How to make a Leo man miss you. Have you ever noticed that the more attention you give a Leo man, the less interested he seems? But the moment you start focusing on yourself, he suddenly pops back up. A text, a reaction to your story, a random message asking how you've been. If you've experienced this before, you're not imagining things. Leo men often don't realize how much someone means to them until they feel their absence. If you're trying to make a Leo man miss you, there are several things you can do that naturally increases interest. There are also some mistakes that can push him even further away. Let's talk about what actually works. Leo men are confident, proud, and usually very aware of the attention they receive from other people. They enjoy being admired, but they also enjoy earning someone's attention. If everything comes too easily, they can sometimes take it for granted. The goal isn't to manipulate a Leo man. The goal is to remind him what life feels like when you're no longer always available. 1. Stop being available every time he reaches out. One of the biggest mistakes people make with Leo men is becoming too available. The second he texts, they reply. The second he calls, they answer. The second he wants attention, they're there. At first, a Leo man may enjoy this. It feels flattering. It feels comfortable. But over time, it becomes expected. And people rarely miss what they believe will always be there. This doesn't mean ignoring him or playing games. It simply means having your own life. If you're busy, it's okay to reply later. If you're out with friends, it's okay to enjoy yourself before responding. A Leo man is much more likely to appreciate your presence when he knows your world doesn't revolve around him. 2. Let him wonder what you're doing. Leo men are naturally curious about people they care about, especially when those people seem happy, confident, and fulfilled. Many people make the mistake of sitting around waiting for a Leo man to come back. But that's the opposite of what you should do. Go out, spend time with friends, take up a new hobby, focus on your career, work toward personal goals. Imagine two different people. One spends all day checking their phone, waiting for a message. The other's busy living a full and exciting life. Which person is more intriguing? Which person seems more attractive? Most Leo men are naturally drawn to the person who appears fulfilled and independent. And when he starts wondering what you're doing, he's already thinking about you more than before. 3. Don't beg for attention. If a Leo man is pulling away, your instinct might be to pull him closer. That's completely understandable. But this is often where people make a mistake. Messages like, "Why are you ignoring me? Do you still care? What's wrong with you?" usually don't create attraction. They create pressure. Leo men generally dislike feeling cornered. The more pressure they feel, the more likely they are to retreat. Confidence is attractive to Leo men. Desperation is not. The strongest thing you can do is maintain your dignity and self-respect, even when you're feeling uncertain. 4. Become someone he can be proud of. Leo men love being proud of the people around them. Think about the people a Leo man talks about most. They're usually confident, interesting, passionate, ambitious. They have something going on in their lives. If you want a Leo man to miss you, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Work on your goals. Take care of your health, learn new skills, challenge yourself. The more you grow, the harder you become to forget. A Leo man is much more likely to miss someone who is constantly evolving than someone who remains stuck in the same place. 5. Give him space to feel your absence. This is probably the hardest step. When we miss someone, our natural reaction is to reach out. We want reassurance. We want answers. We want contact. But constant contact prevents someone from feeling your absence. Think about it this way. You can't miss somebody who never gives you a chance to be missed. If you're always initiating conversations, sending updates, and checking in, a Leo man never experiences what life feels like without you. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is take a step back and allow silence to do its job. That space often creates the opportunity for reflection. 6. Leave positive memories behind. People don't just miss a person. They miss how that person made them feel. Think about your interactions with him. Were they fun, playful, supportive, or were they filled with arguments and tension? A Leo man is far more likely to miss someone who brought positive energy into his life. This doesn't mean being perfect. It means creating moments that are enjoyable and memorable. The more positive memories he associates with you, the more likely he is to think about you when you're not around. 7. Maintain your confidence, no matter what happens. This may be the most important point of all. Confidence is incredibly attractive to Leo men. Not arrogance, not pretending you don't care, real confidence, the kind that comes from knowing your value regardless of the outcome. The people who make Leo men miss them aren't usually the people chasing. They're the people who continue moving forward. They're the people who keep growing. They're the people who understand that their happiness doesn't depend on one person's attention. That mindset is incredibly powerful. How do you know it's working? Many people ask this question. How do you know a Leo man is starting to miss you? There are several common signs. He starts watching your stories again. He reacts to old posts. He finds random reasons to message you. He asks mutual friends about you. He starts bringing up old memories. He suddenly becomes more consistent with communication. These are often signs that you're back on his mind. Of course, every Leo man is different. But when someone misses you, they usually find ways to reconnect. Final thoughts. If you want a Leo man to miss you, remember this. Don't chase. Don't beg. Don't try to force his attention. Instead, focus on building a life that feels exciting and fulfilling with or without him. Stay busy. Stay confident. Keep growing. Give him space to fill your absence. Because when a Leo man realizes that life was brighter with you in it, that's often when he starts missing you. And sometimes that's exactly when he comes back.